Stop your music for me to hear you. I can't hear you.
Maybe, sing your sax. Sing your sax.
Hi.
So my name is Shannon. From Jos, Nigeria. Okay, can you hear me now? If I can, please use the chat. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, please use the chat and let me know if you can hear me. The music has been stopped, so you should be able to hear me now. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome once again to the orientation ceremony for the 2025 SAIL Teachers Fellowship. Welcome on board. So while you have joined us, let us know your name, your school category, and where you have joined us from. So for example, my name is Shalom Anurigo. I teach in a primary school, and I have joined from Jos. So use the chat and let us know. Okay, welcome once again, everyone. So while you have joined, let us know your name, the school where you teach, and the state you have joined us from. We'll get started shortly. I'll take this opportunity to leave a message on your group chat. And let teachers, other teachers of the group know to join us. We have started. If you can still hear me, you can use a thumbs up reaction. Your name, your school category, and where you have joined us from. Okay, thank you. That means you can hear me. Welcome, Pius. Welcome, Marian.
Hello,
Welcome,
Shalom.
Oyeni
Shalom,
from
how you
Oyo
doing?
State. Keep your introductions coming.
Shalom.
Welcome, Itinoluwa from Kwara State. Interesting. All the way from Kwara. Congratulations. Welcome.
Hello, Shalom. Hello, Shalom. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, we need a lot of people on the YouTube also. So make sure you also keep your engagement with the guys on YouTube. We have close to 1,200 people already on YouTube and they are chatting. So let's get feedback from that place too as are coming on YouTube. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, if you're live on YouTube, also use the chat session to let us know your name, your school category, and where you have joined us from. The audio is working. Please, you can check your internet or leave the call and join again. Welcome, Patrick from Ebonyi State. Good to have you on the call, Patrick. Welcome, Umar. Welcome, Ismail from Kano State. Well done. Abiodun from Ogun State. Daniel from Benin. Tunde from Oyo. Francis. Welcome, Idris. I see people who have joined both from the east, west, north, south. Everyone is represented. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We'll get started soon. If your internet is failing you, you can drop off and join again or join on YouTube. Okay, we'll get started at exactly 3:10. So if you know anyone who should be on this call, please leave them a message and have them join. What group you are in? Can you hear me now? Yes, you should hear me now. All right, so we'll kick off at exactly 3:10, and this is 3:10. Let's see. Welcome, everyone. Finally, I want you all to rep your group. So on YouTube, on Zoom, let us know what group you belong to, G1, G2, G3, G4 to G10. Rep your groups quickly in the chat. Keep Keep repping your the teachers on YouTube. I can't see your chat. Okay. I see we have more of group 7. Keep repping your groups. So, okay, I see someone is saying I'm in 2 groups. You have to be in 1. That will be sorted out after today's orientation. All right, I guess we can kick off now. Mr. Deji, are we good to kick off? I have not seen group 8. Group 8, are you on this call? Both on Zoom. I can't see group 8, just one person. I'm not sure. I've seen group 9. What's happening? Where are your team members? Okay, group 9. That's amazing. Welcome, everyone. So we'll get started now. Mr. Deji, are we good to start?
Yes, we're good to go. We're good to go.
All right. Thank you so much. If you're on YouTube, you're on Zoom, welcome once again to the virtual orientation ceremony for the 2025 MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship. Out of 23,000 applications, you made it to this fellowship. And we want to say a big congratulations and welcome to your orientation ceremony. This session will answer all the questions you have regarding this fellowship. You get clarity and know why we are here. Excuse me. Okay, moving on quickly, I just want to engage us in this very short activity. So if you're on YouTube, if you're on Zoom, can you leave a statement or a sentence in one line? Finish the sentence in the chat. This fellowship matters to me because, tell us your reason. Why did you apply for this fellowship? Why are you interested in this fellowship? Why does this fellowship matter to you as a teacher? So use the chat. I'm looking at the YouTube chat session. And I'm also looking at the Zoom chat session. To improve your teaching skill. Amazing. This fellowship matters to me because I want to learn, unlearn, relearn basic pedagogical skills in education. Absolutely. You're at the right place. This fellowship matters. Oh God, I can't keep count of your messages.
It's really
1
coming
second.
in
Let
in
me have a
torrent. Yeah. It's coming in a lot, Somebody saying that this fellowship matters to me because I want to improve my teaching skill and interaction among students, because I want to be able to improve my teaching ability and effective class management. It's just coming in a lot. Fatima said because I want to improve in my journey of impacting knowledge on my students. Still coming in a lot. I see one here also from Akoni, to improve my teaching skill and how best I can teach my students. Another person said here, the fellowship has a way of building my teaching process through tech. Back to you, Shalom. There's a lot coming in here.
I'm trying to on YouTube.
I'm on YouTube here. I
And
can see there's still a lot here.
And I mean, welcome. You're at the right place. Become a better 21st century teacher, collaborative teacher, upskill my teaching strategies. You're in the right place. And we hope that this fellowship provides you these opportunities and excuse me, and more. All right, so what is the SAIL Teachers Fellowship? A lot of people have. Okay, I think we have come to the end of this particular session, so you can pause with your response. in the chat. Now, let's get to the meat of the conversation. A lot of you have messaged, oh, will I get teaching jobs after this fellowship? What is this fellowship about? Which means that some of you just saw the fellowship and applied without having a clear understanding of what it is about. And in a few minutes, you get to understand what it is you applied for and ask questions, where necessary. All right, the SAIL Teachers Fellowship is a teacher capacity development program sponsored by MTN Nigeria Foundation and SAIL Empowerment Foundation, right? So that's why you have the MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship, right? And it's implemented by Co-Creation Hub Africa. Now, this is the second edition of the SAIL Teachers Fellowship, MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship. The first one happened last year where we empowered 4,000 teachers, and the second edition is set to empower 5,000 teachers. And this fellowship is for public, primary, and secondary school teachers across the 36 states of Nigeria. We are in the digital era, and there's a need to constantly upskill teachers, constantly give teachers access to trainings and resources so that they can groom better students, better learners in the classroom. So these partners have come together to provide this capacity development program at no cost for teachers across the 36 states of Nigeria. I think it's a good time to clap. Thank you so much, Baby Sola. I have a bottle of water close by. So it's a good time to clap for our partners. Can you still hear me? Someone is saying they cannot hear me. On YouTube, can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. Please, if you can't hear me, it's most likely your internet. Please drop off and join again. So that's about the SAIL Teachers Fellowship. It's free for teachers. It's for teachers in public, primary, and secondary schools across Nigeria. And it's for teachers across, all the geopolitical zones. There's a representation of teachers across all the states and all the geopolitical zones. So it's a time of learning, networking, and learning and learning and learning. So welcome once again to the SAIL Teachers Fellowship. Before we move on, I want you to watch this video. Like I mentioned, we had the first edition last year with 4,000 teachers. So this is just one of the many testimonials from teachers that participated in the first phase of the program last year. So I want you to listen to this beautiful testimonial from a teacher from Nigeria Navy School in Oyo State. Okay, so by the time I start playing it, I want you to let me know in the chat. Just leave a yes if you can hear the sound.
Hi, my name is Alawode Oluwadamilola. I'm a teacher at Nigerian Navy Secondary School, Ogbomoso, Oyo State. I teach biology to be precise, and I'm one of the participants of the recently concluded SAIL Teachers Fellowship, which I love to call a game changer fellowship, because I personally had a transformative encounter during the training sections. I gained invaluable insights to inquiry-based learning methodology and designing of 2D animations. And these skills that I acquired have optimized my classroom games. Yes, it has greatly increased my students' engagement. It has improved their critical thinking skills. I'm seeing more collaboration and teamwork amidst my students. Even our classroom discussion is now more lively. Students can effortlessly relate and merge the lesson content with their real life experiences, with their daily life situations. Like, I can't overemphasize the effect of this inquiry-based learning. It fosters a culture of curiosity and exploration. And I would like to give a big thumbs up to the facilitators. They were exceptional. The training sections were so engaging, so simplified. I was able to walk my colleagues through the training content easily. And I would like to say a big thank you to the sponsors of this program again. You are doing a very great job in the educational sector.
right, so I want to believe that you heard this testimonial loud and clear, and you have an inclination to what you are set to experience being a participant of the 2026 SAIL Teachers, MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship. Now I have some pictures here. If you can see the pictures, please leave a thumbs up. Some people are still saying they cannot see nor hear me. Okay, great. So to close out the 2025 MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship, we had a physical graduation ceremony here in Lagos. And guess what? The partners sponsored the top 4 teachers on an all-expense paid trip to Lagos. We had 2 teachers who came from Kaduna and 1 teacher who came from Ondo State, all expense paid trip for the physical graduation ceremony held in Lagos last year. So this is just to encourage you. You've not just come to, just warm the WhatsApp groups. You've come to learn. And, this is also a promise to you to actively engage, actively participate, do all the things that, you're asked to do. And who knows, you may just come out as a valedictorian and also experience this, great. I know that they also had laptops, they had MTN MiFi. This is for the 4 top valedictorians. So who knows? Just participate, give it your best, and you may just make it to become a valedictorian. So that's about the SAIL Teachers Fellowship. And so the aim of this fellowship, this project, is to provide an opportunity for lifelong learning and development for you teachers as a way to contribute to the development of education across the country. Because research has said that teachers said, oh, they cannot access, continuous professional development programs because, they are not well paid and things like that. So the partners have come together to do this, not just for teachers in Lagos, not just for teachers in the West, but for public primary and secondary school teachers across the Federation. I think is a good time to clap again. So you can clap, give up your virtual claps or clap in the YouTube comment section and also on Zoom. I can't see your claps. If I don't see your claps, it means you're not grateful, and we should tell the partners to withdraw the funding and let's just close the 2026 MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. All right, that's good. I hope those on YouTube are clapping. Let me check. Okay, they are. They are. So the goal is that you all train on innovative teaching methodologies and skills and tools you need, to meet the needs of learners in the 21st century. So what are the objectives of this? YouTube teachers on YouTube, I can't see your claps. So okay, it's coming in small. Okay. The first objective is that we want, through this fellowship, we aim to facilitate the transition from instructional to inquiry-based learning. We hope that you will transition from brick and mortar teaching methods, pedagogy to inquiry-based learning, which has been proven to be a more effective method of teaching. So if you listen to the testimonial video I played earlier, you would hear the lady, or the teacher rather, speaking about inquiry-based learning. So you get to learn more about this effective pedagogy in the course of this project. We also want to see that you improve your digital literacy skills, right? And you're able to meet the needs of learners in the 21st century. And we also aim to see that you now have an awareness of digital resources, digital tools, EdTech products that can improve students' learning outcomes and engagement in your classroom. So these are the program objectives. And again, this program is in 2 phases. And I think this is a time for you to listen well. This program runs in 2 phases, right? For a period of 16 weeks. The first phase runs for 4 weeks on a dedicated WhatsApp group. So, earlier I had said you should rep your WhatsApp groups in the chat. We have 10 WhatsApp groups. Each WhatsApp group has at least 500 teachers, and you have your facilitators that will be leading the training sessions across those WhatsApp groups. Right, so the first phase is for 4 weeks for 5,000 teachers, all of you on this call, all of you on Zoom. after which the top 500 teachers who we call fellows will be selected to move on to the next phase of the training, which will run for 12 weeks via WhatsApp and live classes. So it's important you pay attention, right? It's important you're engaged, you carry out your assessments, your assignments, during the trainings, you're active, you're engaging, you ask all the questions, and who knows, you may make it to the second phase of the fellowship. Yeah. So, and all the phases of the fellowship will run virtually. I've had people who send emails to say, oh, I'm not in Lagos. Yes, you do not need to be in Lagos to participate in the SAIL Teachers Fellowship. It's 100% virtual, 100% remote. You can take part in the trainings from the comfort of your home or whatever, wherever you are. So that's about the program components. At this time, I would like to call in one of our sponsors for a keynote address to you teachers. Some people are already repping their WhatsApp groups again. Don't worry, it's not time for that. All right, over to you, Mr. Dej. Please, I want you to start clapping and keep clapping until we have our rep from SAIL Empowerment Foundation take the stage. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Deji, over to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much, Shalom. How are you doing? It's been a wonderful, wonderful time with everyone in the last 20 minutes. I could see the energy all across Nigeria. This is powerful. This is powerful, and I'm really, really impressed about how excited our teachers are to learn something new in which they can impact on the life of our children. I'm so excited about that. So I want to just give us, to manage time, I will give us a speech. That's what I want to do. And let me just go straight to the speech, and then welcome all our teachers, tell us who we are and why we are doing what we are doing. Okay, so good afternoon, distinguished educators, partners, and colleagues. Let me begin by warmly welcoming you to the MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship 2025. I congratulate each of you for earning a place in this year's fellowship out of over 23,000 top teachers that applied nationwide, and for making a conscious decision to invest in your professional growth as educators. I would like to especially appreciate the SAIL Empowerment Foundation, under whose vision and stewardship this fellowship is delivered. The foundation was established to drive sustainable human capital development with a strong focus on education, technology, and long-term national impact. I must also expressly acknowledge and appreciate the co-founders of SAIL Empowerment Foundation, that is Senator Mukahil Adetokunbo Abiru, FCA, and Mrs. Feishola Abiru, for their unwavering commitment to education and capacity development in Nigeria. Their belief in the power of education has consistently translated into practical, well-structured interventions such as this fellowship. Their support reflects a deep understanding that empowering teachers creates a multiplier effect across classrooms, communities, and the nation. It is important to state clearly that this fellowship is completely free for all selected participants. No tuition or participation fee are required. This has been made possible through the generous support of the MTN Nigeria Foundation, working in partnership with SAIL Empowerment Foundation and its collaborators. This investment demonstrates a strong commitment to strengthening the teaching profession and improving learning outcomes nationwide. This year's fellowship is both ambitious and intentional. Over the next few days, 5,000 teachers across Nigeria will participate in phase 1 of the program. At the end of this phase, the top 10%, that is 500 teachers, will progress into phase 2, a more intensive 3-month advanced learning experience This structure is deliberate. We are not running a general training. We are building a pipeline of teaching excellence. We are also pleased to be working with strong partners this year. We sincerely appreciate the MTN Foundation for expanding the scope of the fellowship, and we welcome Momo and Microsoft, who will be delivering high-impact masterclasses. This partnership reflects a shared commitment to equipping teachers with digital, financial, and global relevant skills for today's. When teachers are empowered, societies progress. Through the MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship, we are investing not just in skills, but in the future of education in Nigeria. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your commitment. And once again, welcome to MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship 2025. Back to you, Shalom.
A round of applause for Mr. Deji, who is the Chief Impact Officer at SAIL Empowerment Foundation. Teachers, you're not clapping. Let me check you too. If you don't clap, we'll end this call. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Deji, and thank you so much to SAIL Empowerment Foundation. Without them, there will be no MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship. And in the same vein, I want to call up our second partner, and I'd like to introduce Mary, who is the Manager Impact Reporting of MTN Foundation, to give us a keynote address on behalf of MTN Nigeria Foundation. Over to you, Mary. Teachers, please keep clapping. These are the people who have funded this fellowship. Without them, there will be no MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship. So please make them feel welcome. Over to you, Mary. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shalom. Good afternoon, distinguished educators, partners, and colleagues. Just to confirm, am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon again, everyone. On behalf of MTN Foundation, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the onboarding session of, the MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship Program Phase 2. Today marks another significant milestone in our shared journey to transform education in Nigeria through innovation, inclusion, and capacity building. First, let me commend each of you, the 5,000 teachers selected from across the 36 states and the FCT, for your commitment to excellence and your passion for shaping the future of our nation. You represent the heartbeat of education in Nigeria, and we are proud to partner with you in this transformative initiative. Now, at the foundation, this initiative was designed with a clear vision to empower teachers with 21st century skills that would enable them to thrive in a digital world and inspire their students to do the same. In phase 1, we witnessed incredible success stories, teachers who embrace technology, adopt.
Hello, Mary. If you're still speaking, we can't hear you.
Innovative teaching methods. Teachers who became champions. Sorry, can you hear me, please?
Yes, although we lost you for a moment, but please go ahead.
Thank you very much. So we're talking about the success stories. We had stories of teachers who became champions of digital learning in their communities. Today, as we embark on phase 2, we aim to scale that impact. So happy to have you on board. This program is not just about training, it's about creating a movement that helps educators with tools for digital pedagogy, fosters collaboration, and
hello, Mary. If you're still speaking, we cannot hear you clearly.
For every one of
Sumela, are you there? Mary, if you're speaking, we can't hear you.
Hi, Shalom, I'm here.
And teachers. And teachers.
Yes, I can hear you, Sumaila, but Mary's line network is breaking, so we can't hear her clearly.
Okay, my apologies. But just hold on.
Apologies, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's a bit better now.
Can hear you now.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I'll continue. Sincere apologies, everyone.
That's fine. Please go ahead.
All right. So at the foundation, we believe that education is the cornerstone, or the architects of that future. By investing in you, we are investing in millions of students whose life you will touch. Together, we can bridge the digital divide, unlock potentials, and create a generation of learners who are ready for the challenges and the opportunities of tomorrow. As you begin this journey, I encourage you to approach it with curiosity. You need to be very, very curious, with commitment. We're hoping that every one of you who has been selected will give it your very best and be committed to the very end. And of course, I encourage you to approach it with collaboration. Have it in mind that you are here to learn and you're here to collaborate and network with others. Engage fully with the learning models that you'll be given. We encourage you to share your experiences and support one another. Remember that this is not, just about personal growth, but it's also collective impact. As I begin to round up, it is important to mention that certain surveys will be deployed to you during the course of this program. Please note that completion of these surveys are mandatory for every participant. So beyond actively participating in your classes, which are very important, and even acing your tests and other assignments or assessments that you'll be given, filling your baseline, filling your midline, and your endline surveys are also very, very, very important and compulsory. And this would actually play a determining factor towards your eventual graduation from this program. I know that some of our participants are not present, at this onboarding session. So I employ every one of us to be our brothers and our sisters keeper by notifying them of this important information. In closing, I want to thank our partners, stakeholders, and everyone who has worked tirelessly to make this program a reality. Most importantly, I would like to thank you, yes, you, our teachers, for your dedication and for choosing to be part of this fellowship. The future of education in Nigeria is brighter because of you. So, welcome to phase 2 of the MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship Program. Let's sail together towards a future of innovation and inclusion. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you. A round of applause. Thank you so much. I love that last phrase. Let's sail together. I mean, this is MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship. Thank you so much, Mary, manager at MTN Nigeria Foundation. Please keep clapping. Teachers, I hope that, let me check YouTube. If you're not clapping, would deactivate YouTube and we call it a day for you guys. So keep clapping. Thank you so much, Mary. And up next, would hear from one of our partners again, Co-Creation Hub. And to address us from Co-Creation Hub is my own managing partner, Nisi Madu. So please keep clapping as Nisi comes up and speaks to us briefly. Keep clapping, keep clapping.
Thank you so much, Shalom. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I really, really love the energy in the chat section, and I'm super excited to be here today. Welcome, welcome, welcome to every single teacher from all over the country who is part of this cohort of the MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship. As Shalom said, my name is Nisi Madu. I'm managing partner at Co-Creation Hub, CC Hub, and I'm super delighted to be here today and to be having this conversation with you. And my work here really is simple. I'm just going to share with you about the work that we do at CC Hub and why this program is very important to us. And it's not just another, program or another program for training teachers, right? And so for us at CC Hub, our focus is on accelerating innovation for Africa's prosperity. And what does that mean? It means a number of things. One, that we believe very strongly in the power of technology and in the power of innovation to lead to economic growth. And essentially, what does that look like? It looks like a number of things. That prosperity looks like access to quality education for us. It looks like improved livelihoods. It looks like access to quality and improved healthcare. It essentially means that any person anywhere, whether you're born in a rural area or you're born in an urban area across Nigeria and across Africa, have access to the kind of opportunities, to the kind of skills, and to the kind of enabling environment to help them unlock their highest potential and to contribute effectively to improving their quality of life for themselves, their family, their community, and the society, and of course, consequently, their country and the continent. And so what this means is that in the way and manner in which we do our work, every single program, every single initiative is very important to us. We're intentional in the design, we're intentional in the execution of it. And so as part of the work we do at CC Hub, we're focused on three key areas: education, creative economy, and health, as you must have gleaned from, the three outcomes that we seek when we talk about Africa's prosperity. And our work in education is simple. How can we leverage technology to improve learning outcomes? Every single day we wake up, people on the team ask themselves, how do we raise the next generation of highly innovative thinkers who solve our most pressing problems on the continent? If you heard very clearly what I said, I did not say the smartest people that are having the highest scores or all A's in WAEC or the highest scores in JAM. Now, don't get me wrong. Those things are very important, right? But the truth of the matter is, if we're going to transform our country, if we're going to go towards prosperity, we need innovative thinkers who can solve problems, create value, and contribute effectively, to economic growth. A lot of times I often say, right, you cannot have economic growth, and beyond what it is I share, that's the truth. You can't have economic growth in a country if you do not have a productive workforce. And the ability to have a productive workforce, or if to improve your productivity, depends on the skills that your population has. And that's why education for us at CC Hub is very important. It's not just about empowering our young people to have the best results or, have the best scores. It's really about empowering them with the skills required to contribute and build the future and drive economic growth. And for us, at the end of the day, when we look at the education ecosystem, we understand that two things are very important. We know that technology can help catalyze kind of growth and outcomes we want to see. And so we're very passionate about figuring out ways and exploring ways to ensure that technology can be integrated into our teaching and learning to improve those outcomes. The second one that is undebatable, is non-negotiable for us, is the importance of teachers, the role that teachers play in transforming our education ecosystem and actually creating the outcomes that we want to see. So before I continue, I see like a lot of applause in the chat section, but not for me or for what I've said, for yourselves, because you are very instrumental and you're very important. And that is very important for us at CC Hub. So over the past 10 years that we've been working in technology and education, we've put teachers at the center of the work that we've been doing, whether it's through teachers lounge activities, all of that is how do we empower teachers with the skills and ability to transform learning in their classroom, especially leveraging technology to be able to do this. And that's why we're super excited about the MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship. And we're, this is the second time running, and we're so excited. I'm sure other colleagues have shared with you about the results from the first edition of this. And so the key thing that I want to leave you with today is that this is a really brilliant opportunity for you to be curious, to learn, to improve your skills such that you can transform, teaching and learning in your classroom, because you are critical for building the future that we want to see in Nigeria and across the continent. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Really excited to see all of the amazing things that you're going to learn and how you're going to apply this and the kind of impact that we're going to record at the end of this program. One key thing I would like to highlight is that the team is here for you. If you have concerns, if you have questions, if anything isn't clear, if you require support in any way, please do not hesitate to reach out to any members of the team, and we'll be more than ready to help you succeed. Thank you again. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Nisi. A round of applause, teachers. Keep clapping. Thank you for acknowledging the importance of teachers. I saw that a lot in the chat. Thank you so much, Nisi. And well done, teachers. Let me see what's happening on YouTube. Okay. Keep your claps coming. I see we are all excited. That's why we're having this, so that you understand the caliber of partners that have put this MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship together, and so that we can all sail together. A round of applause for me this time. All right, going on, I'll walk you through what the fellowship structure and expectations are. So the first thing you need to know is that the training day, so again, like I said, 100% virtual on WhatsApp for this first phase. And you'll be expected to commit to 2 days of training on WhatsApp. The time will be decided with a poll, which will be shared across the WhatsApp groups. And the second point is on the pass mark. So like I have said, the first phase is for, excuse me, 5,000 teachers. The second phase is for 500 teachers. So it's usually very competitive. I advise that you attend your sessions, participate, turn in your surveys, your assessments, which is required for promotion. So you require at least 85% in attendance and assessment surveys before to make it to the next phase of the fellowship. And the third point is assessment. Very important. You know how your own teachers in your classroom, you give your students assessments or assignments, tests, and projects, and you expect them to complete it. If they don't complete it, for some of us, you give them some strokes of decay. While I will not do that, but it's important that you turn in your assignments, your test, and your project, because as we go on into training, we want to be sure that you're getting the insights desired, and then you're able to turn in the assessments the way they should. Someone is laughing in the chat session on YouTube and on Zoom. Okay, and finally, we would also have a final project showcase, again, which will be virtual. You'll be put in pairs. Now, one other thing I want you to take note or open your mind to in the course of this fellowship is networking. So you are in a group where there are at least 500 teachers. We have teachers from all over the country. So we'll also be having networking sessions where you just get to meet with other teachers and understand what's happening in their states, in their classroom, and learn best practices for them. I promise you, this fellowship is a full package. So we would be having a final project showcase where yourself and your teams or your groups will be presenting the work you have put together. Then on assessment, during Mary's speech from MTN Foundation, she mentioned surveys. Please note that surveys are very, very important. As a matter of fact, in the first week of January, we'll roll out the baseline survey. Please ensure that you fill that survey. It's counted that if you do not fill that survey, you're not in this fellowship, despite participating. So surveys are tools that help us measure impact. So it's important that when the surveys are deployed across your WhatsApp groups, you take time out and you fill it. There will also be end of class session assignments, which will be uploaded on Google Classroom. As I go on, you take note of the channels of communication in the course of this fellowship. We'll also have an end of week feedback where you let us know how relevant the topics that were covered in that week were to you and your classroom, and what you'd like us to do going forward. Someone says they're already rushing to class. Don't rush to class, so your teachers are not there. it's the festive period, so they are closing out. End of module assignments will also be given and hosted on Google Classroom. And finally, end line survey. So we have a baseline, a midline, and an end line survey. So like we have said and emphasized, it's important that you fill these things out. The reason why we're emphasizing these things at this point is so that you know, during the last cohort, some teachers did not fill this out and somehow they missed out on the way. So please ensure that you take these assessments and surveys very seriously. Now, to the question a lot of people have been asking, when are we starting? When are we starting? So this is the program schedule for the first phase of the fellowship, the onboarding and pre-training via MTN Skills Academy. So now this is, I mean, if your school has vacated, can you give a thumbs up? I know that most public schools have gone on holiday. A lot of us have gone on holiday, right? You can leave a thumbs up or just say yes in the chat. Yes. So during the course of this holiday, this Christmas holiday, because we know that we cannot get people like Mr. Isaiah, what are your names again? Williams, to get on a call during the Christmas break or the holiday where you're, with chicken in one hand and rice and stew in the other hand. So the trainings will not commence until next year, 7th January. So that's when the training will commence. But between today and the 7th of January, we provided a platform where you can maximize and take one or two courses and learn one or two skills. As I go on, you learn more about that platform. But training will kick off from the 7th of January to the 6th of February for 4 weeks. Please take note of this date. This slide will also be shared across your WhatsApp groups. And finally, the grading and graduation will happen in the next week. And that is when would know the 500 teachers out of the 5,000 teachers who will be moving to the next phase. It's usually very competitive, and I implore you to put your best foot forward. Okay, so what are the communication channels, right? So the primary communication channel is WhatsApp. The second is Google Classroom. So on Google Classroom, you get the training materials. On Google Classroom, you get your assignments. On Google Classroom, you upload your assignments. You'd receive, your grades and feedback from your facilitators. And third channel of communication is email. I mean, if you're here on the call, you must have received an email with a link to join your group. So these are the 3 communication channels. And please, nobody from no one who is part of the MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship organizers will reach out to you to pay any amount to be part of this fellowship or to proceed to the next phase of the fellowship. So please be wise. These are the primary medium of communication. And if for any reason you have any questions, there's a phone call that was attached to your email. You can always call that phone number or reach out to any of the admins across the WhatsApp groups or your facilitators, and they will respond to your questions. Okay, if you have questions, please take note of that. You pen them down. We'll have a question and answer session after which you'll be able to answer, get responses to your questions. What are the benefits? What do you stand to gain? So like I said earlier, this fellowship does not provide job opportunities for teachers. This is a free capacity development training for teachers. Free, comes at no cost. Nobody's asking you to pay anything. It provides you a platform to connect and network with other innovative teachers across Nigeria. So for teachers who complete the first phase of the fellowship, you would have a certificate of participation. So you will get certificates. Therefore, for teachers who proceed from the phase 1 and make it, that's the 500 teachers, and make it to the second phase of the fellowship, at the end of the fellowship, you get a certificate of completion. So please take note, teachers who complete just the first phase will be issued a certificate of participation. However, teachers who move from the first phase to the second phase will receive a certificate of completion. Like I said, it's very competitive. I advise you to put your best foot forward. Now, please also note, like I said, does not offer employment, it's not a paid fellowship. However, you'll be provided data stipends in the course of the training, but this would come your way when you complete certain requirements. Okay, at the end of this project, we would have achieved the following milestones: trained 5,000 teachers in Nigeria, East, West, North, and South, with inquiry-based learning and digital skills, and also equipped 500 teachers as ambassadors of inquiry-based learning. In the next few minutes, I'm going to welcome one of our partners on the call, and I want you to get your clapping emojis ready. Get your clapping emojis ready. 1 second. I'd like to make welcome Anu, who will be speaking on behalf of Microsoft. Anu, if you can hear me, please go ahead and please keep clapping, keep clapping. Go ahead and unmute your mic and address the teachers.
Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Happy to be here. Lovely work the foundation is doing. So thank you very much. Thank you so very much. I can see the reaction in-house. So it's a very good one to be here. And on behalf of Microsoft, I want to say a very big thank you to the organizers of this platform, the SAIL team, as well as the CC Hub, then the MTN Foundation, whom Microsoft is partnering with. So my name is Anu, as said, and I work with Data Science Nigeria, the foremost artificial intelligence and data science organization. So we are one of the strategic implementing partners for Microsoft, and happy to join this session. So in terms of why I'm here today is just to set the base, set the context, and prepare our minds for us to understand and expect what we're going to learn from this amazing session. So I'm sure in the recent times, a lot of us have heard the news around AI. What's the buzz around AI? How can AI help us? How can we understand digital tools and technology in its actual sense? And that's one of the things that we're going to be focusing on as part of the implementing partner on this program. Yes, I can see your emoji in-house. Yes. So in terms of overview, let me just quickly provide overview of what it's going to look like. As said by the team, we're going to be touching on a lot that will help us become better educators in terms of how we engage our learners, how we prepare our content, how we can use generative AI tools. So in the first sense of the very first phase, we're going to be looking so much on AI fluency. What does it mean to be AI fluent? What does it mean to be a digital educator? How can I make use of digital tools to improve my learning delivery, to improve my learning engagement, to improve setting a lot of things? I mean, when it comes to teaching, when it comes to administration, when it comes to, delivering learning to our learners. So that's the first phase. That's what's going to be focusing on. And in terms of that, we're going to be focusing on a lot around AI education content. What are the available AI tools that you can learn? How can you make use of Microsoft Copilot, which is it's going to be our flagship content. I mean, our flagship generative AI tool that we're going to be using. I'm sure you've also learned quite a lot, or you've heard a lot around OpenAI, ChatGPT. I mean, amongst quite a lot of other generative AI tools that are out there. So we're going to be learning quite a lot, and it promises to be interesting. It promises to be impactful. It promises to, revolutionize how you take your teaching to the next level. So please stay tuned and don't miss out. I mean, just say it to the next person, and like the moderator had initially said, be your brother's keeper. Please try and extend this to all your fellow colleagues. Let them know that in this fellowship, you're going to learn quite a lot. And courtesy of Microsoft, this is going to be delivered free of charge, and it's going to help impact education, academic system, and take us to the next level. So I just want to, so I heard someone say I've been using Microsoft Copilot for over a year now. It's really useful. and great to fact check. Yes, okay, it's great for fact checking. Yes, amongst a lot of other things that you can do. I'm sure you'll be amazed and you'll be blown away seeing that. So the aim is at the end of this very session, you'll be able to use these tools to create content, bespoke, personalized content. You understand what it means to be able to use prompt engineering. How do I write prompt? How do I get prompt that is unique in its sense to my learners? So, I mean, all of those things are going to be things we're going to be touching on as regards this session. So, thank you very much to the organizers for having us on behalf of Microsoft. We do appreciate, and we are very, very committed to ensuring that we push the frontiers forward. Thank you very much, everyone. Do have a lovely day. Bye.
Thank you so much, Anu. A round of applause for Anu representing Microsoft. I can see that you're already excited, and I am excited for you. You're set to learn a lot in the course of this fellowship. So stay tuned, as the Gen Zs will say, don't sleep, wake up. All right, so moving on, in the next few minutes, we'll be over and done with the orientation. So I just want to share with you the faces of your facilitators. So 1 second. In the course of the training, you have facilitators who will be engaging you across your WhatsApp groups. So we have, please, as I call out their names, I'm sure they're somewhere, on YouTube. Please clap for them. These are the people that will be interfacing with you as soon as the training commences. And from, today, we have Mr. Toyib, we have Oyindamola, Oluwatoyin, we have Ololade, some of them who you may know. We have Mata, we have Uche, we have Ike, we have George Clinton, Amina, and Oluwatoyin. So you'll be seeing some of their faces or interacting with one of them across your groups. So those are your facilitators. And at this point, I'd like to entertain question and answer before we move on to the next steps. Okay, if you have any questions, please leave them in the chat so that I can read them out and respond based on all that you have heard, or maybe questions you have prior to this orientation. If you have any questions, please leave them in the chat.
Sharon, can I jump in here real quick?
Okay. Ismaila, you want to take your session now, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. So if you have questions, please leave them in the chat. Earlier, I had spoken about I mentioned that you have access to MTN Skills Academy in the course of the holiday. So in 3 minutes or less, Smaila, who from MTN Nigeria Foundation, who is an admin staff, will talk you through this MTN Skills Academy and how to access the platform and what the rewards are. So over to you, Smaila.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Sharon, please confirm you can hear me. Sharon, please confirm you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you, please.
So if you can hear me, that means everybody can hear me. So my name is Sumaila Musa from MTN Foundation. I am delighted to welcome you once again to this onboarding session for the phase 2 of the MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship. I know a lot of the previous presenter has said a lot, but I'm just trying to, I'm going to try and keep my presentation really quick because I need to hit the road now. First and foremost, at the MTN Foundation, I would say we believe that teachers are the architect of the future of education in Nigeria. So that's why at MTN, we've created tools and opportunities to empower teachers with the skills needed to thrive in today's digital world. And one of the most important tools that we have created is the MTN Skills Academy, which Sharon has mentioned earlier on. In today's world, we all agree that for today's world, everything we do is digital. And for you to thrive in today's digital economy, you need to have digital education, and this is mandatory. Teachers, you all know that going forward, your WAEC and your NECO and every other thing is going to be CBT based. So it is very important for you and your students to have these digital skills. So let me not bore you too much. Let me just tell you what this platform is. So this MTN Skills Academy platform is structured into two components. Shalom will be sharing the how-to video and the flyer and some other information on your various WhatsApp group. And I'm on that WhatsApp group as well too. So if there's any challenge or any complaint you're having, I am more than willing to help you out. So, like I mentioned previously, this platform is designed in twofold. We have the e-learning component and we have the career guidance component. So the e-learning component basically offered wide range of online courses, and the e-learning platform or the e-learning component was built by Coursera. We all know who Coursera is in terms of delivering digital education to people around the world now. And also, we all agree that to learn on Coursera is quite expensive, right? So what MTN has done now is to ensure that, okay, the barrier to learning relevant digital skills that is needed for today's world is broken. So what we have done is we've partnered with Coursera, developed a platform, and paid those licenses for Nigerians, irrespective of your network. So you don't have to be like an MTN subscriber for you to learn on the MTN Skills Academy platform. Learning on the platform is totally free, and you have access to tons of courses. And also, in today's world, we all agree that things are moving from just okay, I have a 2-1 in a university. I have 2-1, so with that, I have upper edge. But these days now, certification is one key thing that is very important in today's world. So there's a certification pathway of the Skills Academy platform, which is called the Career Guidance. But for you to be able to unlock the Career Guidance, you need to complete 3 very basic courses. But as time progresses, I'm on the platform, so if there's anything you need to know more, we'll discuss about that. I'm trying to keep my presentation short because we'll run out of time. So the Career Guidance, which is the second component of the MTN Skills Academy, is designed in such a way that learners, Nigerians, particularly those in secondary schools, like students, take some specialized curated survey. And so this survey generates a personalized report based on your answer and based on your passion and interest which you feel in that survey. So it will curate and share some relevant skills that you need going forward. So that way you don't have to say, oh, okay, everybody's doing IT skills, so I need IT skills, but you need to know what IT skills you need. So what that Career Guidance does, it helps you tailor based on your passion, which area of IT or which area of various disciplines you can go into. So that's basically what the MTN Skills Academy is. Let me come to a more inciting and more interesting things now. So for this December, we are introducing a December challenge. Recall that Sharon mentioned that during this holiday period, everybody needs to learn on the MTN Skills Academy platform so that you get your hand. It's not like, let me just say get your hand dirty, because from January, we are taking digital courses and inquiry-based learning. So this MTN Skills Academy is just to ensure that, okay, you start with very basic thing. And at MTN Foundation, we are saying for this December period, we want to host a challenge. So the first 100 teachers to complete 3 basic courses and a career guidance will receive 5,000 Naira credited to their Momo account. So just to highlight, this challenge is starting from today and ending on Monday. So those 3 basic courses shouldn't take you more than 1.5 hours to finish, and the career guidance survey shouldn't take you up to 5 minutes. So just to say a big thank you to you all for participating in this program, because of all the over 20,000 teachers that applied, you 5,000 were the best that were selected. And we can't be more than grateful because all our presenters have said a lot, and this is just MTN way of saying, okay, going forward, let's motivate you guys with something first now. Even though Learning on Skills Academy in this holiday period is compulsory for you guys. Also, from next year, the training commences, there's going to be a bigger challenge where you will earn more money based on your learning on MTN Skills Academy. With that said, like I said earlier on, Sharon is going to share some materials on your various WhatsApp group, and also how to open a Momo account if you don't have a Momo account. But just to highlight, opening Momo account requires you to have an MTN number. That is the only difference between MTN Skills Academy and Momo. But if you have any issue with Momo or MTN Skills Academy, please feel free to reach out to me. So let me just say that the countdown has begun. This challenge is live now. The opportunity is yours. Be among the first 100 teachers to earn money for this MTN SAIL Teachers Fellowship and achieve a lot. In that note, I will say thank you all and let the learning for a progressive Nigerian begin. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Sumaila. Just before I move on to say anything, again, thank you so much. A round of applause for MTN Foundation and the incredible opportunity they've provided for you teachers. If you're listening in, if you're tuned in from YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the SAIL YouTube page so that you get notifications when webinars and programs that will benefit you goes live. Please hit subscribe. We can track that from our back end. Very important. We have over 1,500 people, teachers, streaming from YouTube. Please hit the subscribe button and click the like icon. All right, thank you so much, Sumaila. So if you have questions, we would have dedicated time slots in the week where we'll open up the groups and you can ask your question on WhatsApp, and Sumaila would be on the groups to respond to you. Okay, I think we'll go back to the Q&A session. We'll have just 3 to 4 minutes for this. I'll start off with the questions in the Q&A chat, and then we'll move on. I'm Samson. Why are they speaking Yoruba in YouTube? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Musa says attendance link. So there's no attendance for this orientation seminar. The attendance links goes live when your training session commences. So if you have initially put your question in the webinar chat, can you put that on the question and answer chat so that it's easier to track? Then an anonymous attendee says, I applied but I didn't receive, excuse me, I applied but I didn't receive a message, yet I did everything right by sending an appointment letter, joining the WhatsApp group. So if you're the person that sent this message, you applied but you didn't receive a message. So how come you got the link to upload your appointment letter, and how did you join the WhatsApp group? Teachers, please be careful. When you were sent a congratulatory email, you were told not to share this information with others. And it has come to my notice that some of you have, taken the emails that were sent to you, forwarded to other teachers who their names are not on the database. Please, you now know who the partners of this project is. So we are not people that can be swayed. If your name is not on the database of teachers who should be in this fellowship, then you're not part of the fellowship. We received 23,000 applications. We did our due diligence to select teachers. So if you did not receive a congratulatory email, please desist from such behavior. This type of behavior shouldn't be found amongst teachers. So if you didn't get an email, you didn't get a text message, you are not part of this fellowship. Abdullah is asking, what is the meaning of SAIL? Mr. Deji, do you want to respond to this one? Hello, sir.
Yeah, SAIL is SA Innovation
Go
Lab.
ahead, sir.
I said the full name is SAIL. That's what the meaning, SAIL.
Okay, SAIL means SAIL, so SAIL Empowerment Foundation. All right, how long will this session run? We are currently closing out this particular orientation session. Umaru says, with regards to access to resources, it was mentioned that access to supportive teaching resources and potential school supplies is possible. Please, where did you hear this? We have not at any time communicated that you receive school supplies or access to supportive teaching resources. Please, we did not promise that. Wherever you heard this, is obviously not from us. Are we talking about modern supplies such as laptop, tablets? No, 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 no. We are not providing such. Umar, what is the minimum duration for each online session? Between 1 hour 30 minutes to 2 hours. Again, it's on WhatsApp. You can always come back to the chat if you're not able to take the session. The training material will also be uploaded on Google Classroom, so you can catch up. Augustina says, I do not know the group I belong to. So if you check the WhatsApp group you're in, you should either see G1, G2, G3, or G10, that number. So that's how you know the WhatsApp group you belong to. Anin says, how efficient is the AI tool? You get to find out when the Microsoft team kicks off the training. What are the criteria that will be considered in choosing those that will become stable? So attend your classes, submit your assessments, fill the surveys. You need 85% overall attendance and engagement, right, to make it to the 500. Apart from the training, impartation, certificate for participation, and certificate of completion and data for training, is there other benefits you didn't mention? Not at all. All the benefits have been mentioned. I'm not sure what you're looking for. Good afternoon. In case one is having network issues because of the live training, would there be an opportunity? So for training sessions, now, the live trainings will happen for people that will join, excuse me, the second phase of the fellowship, not for the first. So all the training sessions for the first phase of the fellowship, except when we have webinars, will be on WhatsApp. Ugochukwu says, I prefer you shift the commencement of the fellowship. No, Ugochukwu, sadly, we cannot afford to shift this because we are operating on a tight timeline. So you're encouraged to participate as much as you can, as you should. What is CC Hub all about? When my managing partner came up, she talked briefly about CC Hub. So CC Hub is Co-Creation Hub Africa. We are a Pan-African leading company which leverages technology and innovation to solve problems across the continent, specifying on creative industries and innovation. Edidion says, a recommendation letter from your school principal with your school letterhead. Please, I want to appeal that the recommendation letter be shifted until resumption. So, Edidion, if you're on the WhatsApp group, you would see that 3 options have been provided. Either you submit your government-issued ID card that shows the school where you teach and shows your status as a government teacher, or a recommendation letter from your school principal, or an appointment letter from your state government Ministry of Education. What are the requirements to access MTN Course Free and MTN Academy? All you need to do is sign up on the MTN Skills Academy. How to join will be shared on your WhatsApp groups. Are we going to be trained on coding and data analytics? No, that's not part of the curriculum, but you can certainly learn data and analytics when you access MTN Skills Academy. Is the training session self-paced? So the training sessions are not self-paced. However, you can refer to Google Classroom for the uploaded materials, training materials. When should we receive the learning materials of the challenge? When training commences? 5,000 is the final selection, or is it 500 people? So if you listen carefully, Abibu, 5,000 is for the first phase, whereas 500 is for the second phase. I've answered the question now. Do we need a computer? No, you do not need a computer. All you need is a smartphone and you're good to go. I'm on Zoom. I don't know the group I belong to. I've answered this question. Will the teaching and learning process be structured according to subject areas? No. For the first phase, no. However, if you proceed to the second phase, it will be structured at that level. What about the data stipend you said earlier? Like I said, the data stipend will be disbursed when you complete some statutory requirements in the fellowship. Just want to know if there is any monetary reward. No, there is no monetary reward. My name is Mohammed. there are any physical training or not. No, there is no physical training. Forgive me, I'm rushing your questions because we are out of time and I need to let you go. Oh, thank you so much, Esther. Esther is saying thank you to the organizers, MTN, CC Hub, SAIL Empowerment Foundation, Microsoft. Okay, Ibrahim says, how many, excuse me, how many fellows have been nominated to participate? I'm wondering why this is your, why you're worried about this for 5,000. I got a message, not through email. If you did not get an email, you're not part of this fellowship, please. Please, is the MTS. Yes, the Skill Academy is free. So a video will be shared on how you can get on board. If you're sharing your questions over the chat, please use the question and answer box so that I can see it. Can we use our pay slip as evidence? No. Please, we have provided 3 options: government issued ID, recommendation letter, or appointment letter. Please explain better for the first phase and the second phase. This has been explained in detail. Okay, the deadline for submission of the verification document is 31st December. Thank you so much. If the training time, so the training time will be, it may be 3 p.m. or it may vary. It's depending on your group's response to the poll, which will be shared on the group, and this will happen in January, just before your training session commences. How do we access the link to the MTN training platform? It will be shared. The MTN help with some data to encourage full participation of the teachers. This person who is joined with the name anonymous attendee, you've been asking some very weird questions. So just to put out there, MTN will provide a little data for us based on completion of statutory requirements. However, these partners have come together, paid for this training for you at no cost. So I don't expect that we are still expecting data to complete this training, because almost everyone on this call is on WhatsApp 24/7, and which is why we have leveraged WhatsApp as a low-tech tool, so that you can, it's not something you're complaining, oh, I don't have data for Zoom and things like that. So please, I don't want you to look at it from, oh, we need data to encourage full participation. 200 MB can take your training sessions on WhatsApp. What makes this fellowship different from other teacher fellowship? Nuhu, if you're still asking this question at this point, then I'm not sure you have been part of this orientation. We've said a lot. This fellowship is an aggregation of 4 partners: MTN Foundation, SAIL Empowerment Foundation, CC Hub, Microsoft. And if you listened attentively, you would have heard the different features each of these partners are bringing to the table. And that's what I'll say on that. Can fellows maximize this opportunity? Of course, when you receive these trainings, it is even advised that you go to your communities and train on your schools and train other teachers. How can we have access to the courses? A link will be shared. Must we have computer? You don't need a computer. I've answered this question. You need a smartphone. Are there material supports like provision of digital tools? No, there are no material support like provision of digital tools. Kindly make clarity on stipends. Nobody mentioned stipends. We said data will be provided when you complete some statutory requirements. How do we have access to the site? I'm wondering why we're asking the same question that I've answered again and again. Apart from the classroom, can the skill be applied in other areas? Yes, it can. Are there questions on YouTube?
A lot of questions on YouTube. So,
okay. Can anyone take a screenshot of the questions and share with me, please? If I don't have a laptop presently, no, Temitope, it will not affect you. Does the training have anything to do with field activity, like in school premises? No, it depends on how you want to implement. Is this fellowship meant to cover? Again, this fellowship, sir, Mr. Lady, sir.
Hold on, please. On the YouTube, somebody is asking question. Kenny, he said, will today's session be sent to our group for those of us with poor network? It's going to be on the YouTube, our YouTube channel. You can always go back there to watch it, but the link to that YouTube channel will be in the group for us to be able to go back to it. And if you are on YouTube, if you decide to subscribe, you can always come back and see what we have. People are asking questions here also. How can we have access to the group WhatsApp? The access has been sent to you via email. So just check your email and then you join. If you don't have that email, you are not supposed to be in the WhatsApp group. Someone is asking that I've uploaded all the required documents at once. Hope there's no problem. I don't think there's any problem since you have uploaded it. So somebody just thanking you. I think that is basically what we have, and we can still answer some of these questions in the chat room on the YouTube. But YouTube is going to be here. This chat are going to be live. So we'll go there and also answer the question for engagements going forward. So thank you. Back to you, Shalom.
What will happen because of time? We cannot proceed with questions here. However, the group will be locked this evening and open sometime this week for you to ask any questions. But please, let me state this again, because I've seen a lot of questions on this. There are no monthly stipends. We can't provide you access to training at no cost and still pay you to take the training. Teachers, I think that by now we should have moved beyond this stage. So again, if somehow you found yourself on this webinar and you're not in the WhatsApp group, you did not receive an email, a congratulatory email, you're in the wrong place, please. You're not part of this fellowship. All right, I think I just have one more slide and we call it a day. So I'll keep this video. It will be shared on your WhatsApp group. Is how to access the MTN Skill Academy. So next steps, if you're yet to, because looking at my database, I see that just 2,200 teachers plus have uploaded their proof of public teaching status. Again, if somehow you made it to this fellowship, you are not a public primary or secondary school teacher. That means somewhere during your application, you lied and you'll be fished out, I assure you. This program, this fellowship is for public primary and secondary school teachers. So to confirm your admission, you're expected to upload your proof of public teaching status via a Google form, which is in your on your WhatsApp group, to be shared again after this webinar. Right, there are three options, like I said earlier. Your government issued ID card stating or showing the name of the school where you teach, the public school where you teach. Secondly, a recommendation letter from your school principal with your school letterhead. And thirdly, appointment letter from your state government. So these are three options. So if you don't have one, you should have two. If you don't have two, you should have three. If you don't have these three, I'm not sure there's anything you can do about that. And at the end by the 1st of January, your admission will be terminated if you're not able to provide any of these three. And the deadline is 31st December. What else? Okay, access to the MTN Skills Academy will be shared on your group. And I think that we have come to the end of we've come to the end of today's presentation. Thank you so much to everyone who joined in. A round of applause for yourself, a round of applause for... Okay, before we go, is there anyone, can we take a slot maybe for someone who wants to give a vote of thanks now, or just maybe ask a question or react based on all that's been discussed? Can we?
So people raise up their hand in the class in the Zoom.
In the Zoom call.
Just take three.
Okay.
And let's say three of them, if they can spend 30 seconds on their question, and then we'll move.
Okay, I'm seeing 14 hands. No, now it's 21.
Just three. Just
okay, so Adeyi Ezekiel, I'm allowing you to talk. Can you speak now?
Speak now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening.
Shalom. Actually, I want to say a very big thank you for the organizers of this program. I am new on this program and I actually love it, and I hope to get in a very good skill and upgrade my skills, my knowledge via this program.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ezekiel. I'm trying to pick out a female. Let me see. Augustina Onwezuma. I've allowed you to talk. Can you speak? Oh, since I've been speaking, we can't hear you. Okay, while we wait for her, Ahmed Buhari, I've allowed you to speak. Can you speak now? If you're not ready, Ahmed, are you ready? Okay, please, if you're not ready to speak, can you, put down your hand so that people knows? Okay, Nasir, all right, go ahead.
My name is Nasir Adam from Katsina State, a primary school teacher. All what I want to say is a thanks to all the organizers and the MTN in Chile. And I will just want to advise the all selected teachers that this such of kind issue will help you to improve your teaching and learning skills, and it will help you to cater your own profession. If you take a teaching as a profession, definitely you will get a tools that you will use it from here. So what I'm advising is stay tuned, have a dedication, get ready to learn, and when you have any question, feel free. We are all teachers here. We know something and we lack something. So those who knows what we are asking about will guide you. Those people that asking questions and giving an answers are not the superheroes. They are just a human being like you. They may even ask something about something that they do not know, but you know it. So teaching is a profession for those who take it as a profession, and there is no rewards that can be rewarded to a teacher. Only gods are rewarding, only gods are giving them the shelter to live. Thank you very much.
Okay, Shalom, one more person and we are done. Yeah, unmute Shalom, just in case.
Oh, thank you, sir. One more person and we are done. I'm trying to pick a woman now. Stella Afolayo, are you ready? Are you able to speak? I've asked you to unmute. Stella, are you able to speak? Okay, if Stella isn't able to speak, let me see. Esther
Good
Abraham.
afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good
Go ahead,
afternoon.
please. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Afolayan Oyebimpe Stella, a deaf lady from Kwara State School for Special Needs. I want to appreciate the organizer of this program, thank them for this initiative to improve academic of the children. I want to sincerely appreciate that this program will cause help us to improve in our teaching profession. Thank you so much. God bless you more.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mrs. Stella. Happy to hear you all the way from Kwara State. Super excited that the MTN-SAIL Teacher Fellowship is impacting teachers, from across the country. So welcome again. Get ready as we sail together towards improved learning outcomes through free continuous professional development for teachers. I'd like to welcome Mr. Deji for his closing remarks as we wrap this up.
Whoa. This has been awesome. Thank you so much, Shalom, and everyone who has participated today in making this event to be worthwhile. One of the things I saw is the energy in the room, and I'm so excited. That means we're on the right track in Nigeria when our educators are being are so eager to learn like this. You know, I want to also appreciate everyone who has spent close to 1 hour 40 minutes on this onboarding session. We planned for 1 hour, but his engagement was much. I apologize to the people who are on YouTube, as at this moment we've had about I would say about 5,900 views on the YouTube. So we have a lot of people who are coming and going. At the time, we're about 2,000 concurrent on the system. I know data is something that some goes and other people come back in. It's been exciting. And to our sponsor, that's the MTN Foundation. We did it this last year. It was awesome, but I think this year is going to surpass that of last year. I want to also apologize ahead. I could see that the slide presented by Shalom, you forgot to put MTN in that your logo. I don't know, because of your comps team have closed. Is that the reason?
Welcome to the
I've seen SAIL Teachers Fellowship. It's MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship. So we need to ensure we stay what's it called, right with brand. I know my people in the MTN Foundation have already called me out. I've apologized. So openly, I'm also apologizing here. Is MTN-SAIL Teachers Fellowship, and they are our partner in on this journey. And together we want to ensure that we're able to transform the education landscape across the country. So for everybody who facilitated from Microsoft, from Momo, from MTN Foundation, who else? The technical support, Mr. Dari, and everybody, we appreciate you. From CC Up, Nisi, we appreciate you. The team back there in SAIL, Blessing, Fatima, Folushola, everybody working at the background to ensure that things are working fine. We really appreciate you. And we also, like I said at the beginning, we appreciate the visionary of SAIL Foundation. That's Senator Tokumbo Abiru, who himself and the wife, they set up this foundation as an endowment to give back to humanity and ensure that technology Nigeria does not miss out of the fourth industrial revolution. And that's why our teachers too must not miss out. When teachers get it right, our children will get it right, and then Nigeria will compete in the global space. So thank you everybody for having us today. We ensure that the WhatsApp group become very, very busy all through the holiday. Go on the MTN Skill Academy, learn things there for free, and by January we are good to go with inquiry-based learning. I'm so excited for this cohort, and I believe we can change Nigeria together. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, teachers. Have a wonderful evening, and let's sail together. Thank you, Mr. Deji. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Bye. Peace out.